Hello, it's the Chatter here, and I'm back with my third real video, I think. Um, Sorry, it's not been very often that I upload. Um, I honestly, I have enough time to upload maybe like once a week, but usually I just don't really have stuff that I want to upload about. But this is a lesser gap between my second video and my third video than my first video and my second video, so there's that. And let's get into it. So this is the second video I've made about TKL, which is a league I am in. If you watched the first video, you know what my team for this league is, so I'm not going to go over it. And I think we're doing week 4 and 5, and then we're also doing Queen's Quest this week for TKL, and Queen's Quest is the first big event that happens in TKL. There's two big events in the TKL season. So Queen's Quest is an important thing for me to win that game, so you'll be seeing that towards the end of this video. Yeah, so that's cool. Let's just go ahead and get right into these games, I guess. This is week 4. I was facing against Gammon, or Gammon, I don't really know what his name is, this week. So, yeah. I know Gammon from a couple other places before this league, and he's a good battler, a very good player. So let's see how I do. I'm not gonna go over the teams, I don't want to. Let's see. Switch side. So he led with Swampert, and I led with Tyranitar, both very regular leads. And I switch out obviously into a Moongus as he lifts rocks up, so pretty average first turn. So he goes into his Komodo, which, looking at my team, might be a problem. Ooh, he crits me with Poison Jab. I guess I wanted to make sure he didn't get set up. And then I do have to switch out Regenerator there, and then he does set up on me, of course. But no, he's not gonna do anything to, well, he's not gonna kill, I guess, Bronzong. But oh, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, look at that. And so then he goes out into Swampert, and again, I'm out into a Moongus. He goes into Shaman there, which is an interesting play. I'm not sure if that's a winning matchup for him ever. But then he does use that to go out into his Froslass, but I do get a poison with the SpongeBob, so that's fortunate for me. And then I switch in a Tyranitar on Froslass, as I assume I'm going to pursue trap him here. As he taunts, which is interesting. And then yeah, I do that. If you don't know me as a player, I really like using the move Pursuit. It's fun to use. And whenever you pull it off and kill someone, people will always congratulate you, like it's a good play for some reason. Anyway, he kills my Amoonguss there, which is unfortunate. And then Play Rough is a good play for me there, as I catch that Shaman for a lot of damage. But I do have to switch out, and it looks like Bronzong is dead here. Yeah. So, this is a pretty even game right now, as I'm gonna get my Charizard in here. I think this is X, as I get a Dragon Dance off an Outrage that is gonna kill, but unfortunately he still has his Diancie alive, so there goes Charizard. Yeah. So let's see. We got a Gliscor. He Magnet Rises. Ooh. Magnet Rise. What a move. And I take a lot of damage there from Moonblast. But I Swords Dance for some reason. And then I die to Moonblast. But Azumarill comes in, which is... Ooh, I lived. So I'm down to his last 2 Mons, but unfortunately it looks like Shaman is gonna win here. Well, I might live a hitless turn. Actually, yeah, I probably will. But I don't think I'd kill him. Let's see. Yeah, no. So, that is my game versus Gammon. Um, it was a cool game. It was, you know, a pretty close, but I did lose this one, so there's that. I think I'm 2-2 now. I don't know, watch my last video if you want to know my record. So yeah, there's that. And then we move into week 5, which is me versus LaSalle. LaSalle is another person that I know. I'm probably gonna call him Nathaniel for most of this video because that's what I know him as, really. He has a very interesting team, very sort of some hard hitters there. So again, I'm not gonna look at the months, so let's see how it goes. Lead Pythagoras leads Hoopa, so not a good lead for me. I stay in for some reason. Oh, I get a Will-O-Wisp off. Alright, that was a important play there. As he does kill me though, so. But probably worth it, honestly, for Pythagoras, because yeah, that one looked like it could have been threatening, but now it's doing like 20% the class score, so easy. Yeah, and then it goes. Apologies. I am sick. I've been sick for like this entire week. There's a sniffle for extra proof. And anyway, he does have Colberberry there. To not take much damage from that crunch. And he goes out into his Grand Bull, which is a good play. As oh, he did burn me as well. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Anyway, it's so annoying. Like, I have this cold, and usually when I have a cold, I have it for like 2 days and it's gone. But I've had this cold for the entire week, and it's been really annoying. And you know, I'm in high school, so it's the kind of sickness that, like, I can't, okay, hold on, there's some cool stuff going on in the game. I should probably be commenting on that. It's the type of sickness where, I can't miss school, but I'm still, like, you know, sick, and it's annoying, and it sucks, and it's horrible. So it's been really rough this last week. But let's see, so I set up Trick Room, which is pretty cool. When did I set it? I set it up with Bronzong right here. And so yeah, that's cool. I think that was one of my game plans going into the game, to set up Trick Room and then sweep with like Belly Drum, Azuma, and Trick Room, which I'm not gonna sweep, but because I only have like 2 turns left, but it's cool. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. And then looks like he goes into sack. Oh no, he has extreme speed. Dang. Alright, but still I got 1 kill at least. I tried. Anyway, so pretty even game right now. As let's see what happens. We're going to the Amoonguss here on the spawn as he tries to leech seed. He does burn my Amoonguss, which not sure how useful that will be, but whatever. So he goes out into his Entei. And then I go into Tyranitar to wall Entei, obviously, as he cannot 2-hit KO me with that at that point. So I probably should have superpowered, because I think I had that in the set, to kill the Blissey, but unfortunately I'm not able to. And yeah, killing the Blissey is going to be a problem. So I go into Gliscor, and I U-turn back out into Tyranitar as he Stealth Rocks, but you know, now at that point he's expecting something, so he switches out. Oh no, Seismic Touch just kills me. Never mind. I don't know what actually happens. I don't watch these games before, other than when I actually played them. So I do get a Toxic off on the Blissey, which is nice. It means it has to switch out at some point, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna win, really. So let's see. So it goes out into Mamosvine. On my switch to Amoonguss, so I guess that was a good play by him. And he does Ice Crash here, which will kill Amoonguss. So yeah, as then I get in bronze on. I see knockoffs there. I don't know why he wanted to do that, but he does kill me, although, you know, I take out like a significant amount of his health, and I guess he couldn't have ice sharded to kill me, or he didn't have ice shard, I guess. So there's that. And I'm doing 30% with Earthquake to this mon. So yeah, at this point we're stuck in kind of a loop here. So I'm gonna turn it to fast real quick because this might take a while. I do remember this game. It was taking a while in this one little area here. So yeah, let's watch this. I think, based on the amount of PP we had, we calculated it that, LaSalle would win. As he does go into Entei here on my Roost. I think he just wants to get damage off with Sacred Fire. Yeah, he does. Ooh, he actually lives, but thanks to Toxic Heal, I'm not gonna die here. Toxic Heal is a really good ability. And in the end, that was pretty useless, other than wasting my Roosts, I guess. And yep, this is gonna be fun. Just a fun time all around here. So I think, like, at this point I'm just playing to, I'm like praying for a crit, because unless I, you know, crit, then there's nothing I can really do because he has more PP than me. Like I calculated it or something. So I do that, and then what's weird that happens is he sort of chokes. He doesn't have Protect on the set. And he kind of threw by accident. So he was a little mad at himself for that, but that's alright. It was a good game regardless. And yeah, so I did win that game. So I was 3-2 going into Queen's Quest. But this is like a 16-person league. So that wasn't in the top 4, which put you in like the big games in Queen's Quest. But my week 1 opponent, Ghost Town, did want to rematch me. You can ask for a special rivalry rematch if you want to. So we decided that we would go for a rematch. I did beat him, like, I don't remember by how much, but I did beat him when we faced in week 1. So I figured, you know, why not just beat him again and free gold points? No, that's a joke. I prepared pretty hard for this battle, so let's see how it goes. So yeah, going into this next battle, I'm not looking at the mods. Alright, so I led bronze on, and he was Victini, which again, you know, I never get the good lead matchup in this league, I guess. And then he goes out into his Dawn Fan, and the bronze on. So yeah, just sort of general stuff happening. I'm getting a Toxic off on his Gastrodon, which is nice. I go into Cryogonal, and gonna click Freeze Dry here, I think, yeah. Just doing a lot of damage to him, of course. I see Sludge Waves, which is an interesting bring. I'm not sure quite why he brought it. So then goes out into his Victini, and he recreates my Tyranitar. Here, I guess he could recreate again, but he doesn't, which I don't know quite why he does, but that's alright. You just switch out, but I get the Pursuit Trap on him. Again, like I said, I love using Pursuit, so I'm gonna Pursuit when the opportunity arrives. He goes out into Zero Aura, which Zero Aura in my previous game that I fought, I felt like it was going to be the biggest problem for my team. But then I sort of, like, last game, like in between those two games, I sort of realized, wait, I have Amoonguss. Amoonguss, like, walls Zero Aura, and I just completely didn't realize it in prep for week 1. So I don't know how I didn't do that. And, like, Amoonguss is, like, really good versus his team in general, and I just sort of didn't realize. And so that's sort of my biggest benefit going into this week, is that Amoonguss is really good. And so, yeah, he just sort of is really struggling to do stuff versus Amoonguss here. As I do kick the Giga Drain there for some reason, and then switch out into Bronze Zone. As he clicks Aqua Ring, which is an interesting gold ring, but I'm able to Toxic him. So there's that. But then he switches out into Mimikyu to get rocks up, and he clicks Swords Dance. So, you know, obviously that's a threatening mon there. But then he clicks Shadow Sneak. I guess maybe he didn't have Shadow Claw. Because I do live with Shadow Sneak and I am able to kill him. And at this point, you know, this is pretty much GG because he can't really break Amoonguss. And so I synthesis up, he Drain Punches, I don't know. And I kill him with Sludge Bomb over these next 2 turns. And then he goes out into Suicune, who at this point, it's Toxic, and I can click Giga Drain, and at that point I'm just winning the 1v1. So, excuse me? What? Oh, okay, it lagged. No, but he did freeze me turn 1. Then the last turn of the game he froze me, and then I thawed out immediately and I got scared. So, yeah, I did 6-0 Ghost Town in our rematch there, which, that's cool. I don't 6-0 people very often. I'm sort of glad to have done that, but in fairness, he does have, like, a really bad matchup versus me. And, I don't know, this was sort of, the reason it was close week 1 was that, I didn't bring Amoonguss for some reason, because this matchup is really, really horrible for him. And I also have Azumarill in the back, as he saw in previous games, which he prepped a lot for, because Azumarill also does a lot versus his team. So yeah, it was a really bad matchup for him. But anyway, yes, I did win my Queen's Quest game. So, there's that. So far I'm doing pretty well in the Kingdom League. But we are drafting new teams next week. That's the way the Kingdom Leagues work. You do 1 cycle, which we've just finished that cycle with Queen's Quest, and now we're drafting new teams for the next cycle of the game. So I will see you guys again in that next cycle. Hopefully there's less of a wait between this video and my next video. I know I want to do a video maybe with Nim and Ravens about the TDT off season, because I think that video would be really funny. Because, you know, me, Nim, and Ravens are like the best players around. And I think that I might want to do a video about like, I really want to record videos on my Switch, but I don't have a capture card, so I don't know. There's a lot of videos I want to do, but there's not a lot of videos I'm actually doing. But we'll see. Hopefully that improves in the future. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.